here we have Honey, and this is going to be Honey's go home video. So in this video, I'm just going to kind of go through all of Honey's commands, give you an introduction on how to do them, as well as how to follow through them. Tomoing the barking in the background. We just have some jealous pups. They just had their turn to be worked with, so now they want to be out here again. So don't mind that. It's great to work with distractions. We want Honey to be able to work through anything and everything. So she's a very laid-back, easygoing girl. As you see, she's kind of just sitting here. So what I'm going to start with is her sits. So I'm going to get her attention after she finishes scratching behind her ear. She did just get a bath and her ear is clean. So sit. Good girl. So that hand gesture is just sit, bring your hand up. We'll do that again. Good move. Honey, sit. Good girl. And you're going to notice I say yes, good girl through all of her training and with all of her commands. Those are called positive marker words, and they help just to assure Honey that she's doing exactly what I want her to do. So sit, good girl. Down, just referencing to the floor, good girl. And I wait till she goes nice, flat, and relaxed, and then she gets the reward. Does not always have to be treats, but when you first bring her home, you're going to want to use treats just to make sure she's like bonding with you, as well as that she knows that it's the same reward. And then eventually you'd phase out of treats just like I have, and you would just do praise. So sit, good girl. Down, and just again pointing to that floor. Good girl. Sit. Down. Good. Good girl. She is not picky. She loves treats. I try to change it up with her to make sure. Sit. Good girl. I give her different flavors of things so that way she's always trying something new to keep her in treats. So here we have Honey, and we are working on her kennel weight. This is for her go home video, so I'm going to show you how it is we work on that. When she first comes home, you're going to want to start over with this command as if she was a puppy again. The reason I say that is so this way she understands what you're asking. I'm going to toss some treats in the kennel. Tell Honey kennel. Wait till she goes in. Close her in. It's very important that I wait till Honey finishes her treats. I want to make sure her focus is on me and not chewing. So when she finishes those, I'm going to tell Honey, after I get her attention, wait. So if she goes to barge out, I'll say close her back in. Wait. Okay. And release where it is always okay. Good girl. Good girl. So we'll do it again. Oh, she thinks it's snuggle time. Good girl. Oh, didn't toss it very far in. Kennel. Good girl. Usually when you work on this, you want to throw it towards the back a little bit more. This way, she's more inclined to go all the way in, especially because your voice will be new to her and she's going to have to adjust to that. And that's fine. You just want to make sure she minds to you as well. So I'm going to tell her, wait. Okay. Good girl. The whole point of the wait command is to have good manners and deter barging. And a freebie? Here you go. Good girl. Toss it in. Oh, she didn't see that time. Good girl. Close her on in there. You tell her wait. Okay. We also use the wait command when walking through doorways or across the street to implement good manners, as well as it can be seen as a safety command. So take that treat. Oh, she didn't see. Toss it in. Tell her kennel. Good girl. Close her on in. Wait until she finishes that treat and her focus is on me and not chewing. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. Yes. Waiting to see if she can get anything free while sitting in there. The kennel is supposed to be seen as a positive place, so her not wanting to barge out was really great. Good girl. Lots of praise. Another thing you could do is take a crate safe toy. Something she can't ingest, nothing plush, kennel, good girl, that she can go in the kennel and you don't have to worry about her ingesting. So you would throw that in there instead of treats, and this way she has something to keep her occupied. Your pup should always have something to do, so you never want Honey bored in the kennel, not having something to occupy her or help the time pass faster. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oops. Good girl. she does like to just go in her kennel and take some naps too. So she does see this as a safe place, and that's exactly what you want. That's why we start off our young pups with throwing the treats in there, because we want them to associate it with a positive place. Kennel, good girl. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Do one more. Take that treat, toss it to our kennel. Good girl. You won't have to do treats forever. Like I said, you usually create safe toys or something like a long-term treat, like a bully stick or a huff, and something that just helps her pass the time. This way she always sees something as a positive to going in the kennel that'll help her pass the time faster. But the treats are just for when she first comes home to make sure she learns your voice and that what you're saying is the same thing as what we do here. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Honey, sit. Yes, good. Honey, down. Good. Here we have Honey holding a down stay. So all I did was give her the down signal. She went into a down, and then a flat open hand, such as this, saying stay. And now I'm just having her hold it. If she were to get up and break away prematurely, I just take her back to the same spot, same position. It is important to mention that sit, stay, and down stays are structured commands, so if she's in a sit or a down, she has to hold those positions. So when she breaks away like that, I'm just gonna walk over. She corrected herself, stay, and just remind her to stay. Sit, stay is the same exact as this. So you would give her the hand signal like this, telling her sit. She would sit, and then you do the flat open hand saying stay, and then you would carry on. Same thing though, breaks away prematurely, same spot, same position. You would just end up gently pushing her butt back down into the sit, and the reason for that is to make sure you're following through. If you were to like sit there and try to get her go back into the down or the sit with the signals, sometimes that just takes too long, and it ends up going over the young dog or puppy's head as to what's being asked of them. So putting them back in the same spot, same position, only when they prematurely break. You should always start the command off with the hand signal or the verbal cue. You'll hear me say, if she seems like she's gonna break away, or if she does break away, and then again, taking her back to that same spot, same position. Again, these are structured, so if she's in a sit state and she tries to lay down, I do prop her back up into a sit, and then vice versa. If she tries to prop up into a sit with a down, I do put her back into a down. Honey is old enough that she typically corrects herself though, when she knows what's going on. She's a very smart girl. So just gonna have her hold this for a while. She's a very good girl. Very laid back, easygoing pup. She's a big snuggler. She loves belly rubs and to just snuggle. Rides great in the car. Honey is an all-around just great dog. She does great in a public setting. She walks phenomenally on a leash. Always a nice loose leash to my left side. And again, this is me just demonstrating the down stay, and you would follow through the same way with a sit stay. Just gonna have her hold this for a little bit. And then I'm gonna show you how to give her the release. You'll notice I never give the release word from a distance. So what that means is I won't step into another room or be very far away from her and give the release. And the reason for that, I should say, is because I want it to be that I can leave the room and have her hold this sit stay. It's the same with her place command. Very easy going, girl, just laying there. Good girl. So I don't give treats throughout this, just like I don't with the place command. I just say yes, good girl, those positive marker words, and the treat is the reward at the very end. Good girl. And the release word is universal. It is the same way for the sit. So I'm gonna walk up to Honey. Gonna praise her. Good job. Only if her belly's on the ground. If she rolled over for a belly rub, I would not praise that right now because, as I mentioned before, downstay is a structured command. So I'd praise her, good girl. And then I say, okay. Yes, good girl. Good job. And then lots of praise. You got a treat. I gave her a couple there because I wanted her to get a little bit of a jackpot for doing such a good job. And she can hold this for much longer. Just for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to give a quick introduction as to how to do that. And as I said before too, it is the same exact with the sit stay. So here we have Honey, and now Honey is working on her place command. So the place command is where I want her to go and just be content, whether it's a dog bed, the corona bed is what we use here. It could be a blanket, anywhere in your home that you want Honey to go and be content. Good girl. The reason I'm saying is I just don't want her to think she can prematurely break off. So if she were to come off the bed, I'd say and I'd get her right back on there. But I'm just going to show you how she holds this. For getting her on, all I do is I kind of give her like a point to the bed. I tell her place. She goes right on there. I can praise her up while she's on there, but no treats until the end. Honey can hold this for quite some time. And as I just mentioned, I'm not going to give treats throughout the command, but I will walk up and praise her. She can move around during the place command. She can do jumping jacks back here. She just cannot prematurely step off. So her sitting, laying down, whatever she wants to do. Good girl. Good place. Good place. Place. Again, as long as she does not prematurely come off. And I'll show you how to give her the release in just a moment. So when she breaks away, not that she usually does this, but the reason I want to make sure I show you, just guide her right back on place. So when she comes home, she's going to try and see if she can get away with things. And the reason for that is you guys are new to her. Your voice is new. So making sure she understands what you say is the same as when she's here and that she has to follow through. So telling her place and getting her right back on there. Making sure you just keep it positive. If I wasn't so pregnant, I'd just pick her up and put her on there. But of course, just grabbing her by the collar and gently guiding her. You want it to stay positive. You don't want it to be that you're being too rough. So again, it's kind of perfect that she's kind of having an off day with this place because I want you to know how to work through it. So if she was sitting here being perfect and doing really well with it as she usually does, I wouldn't be able to demonstrate that. So, good girl. I can use those positive marker words like yes, good girl throughout this command because it's almost like I'm throwing treats to her. But I'm going to have her hold this for a moment. I'm going to do some distracting things while she holds it. Place. Making noises. Stepping into the bathroom. Walk up and praise her. Girl. You want to be able to leave the room. So, good girl, good place. I'm a reminder as I'm walking away, place. So she knows that she can't just come with me. But as I was mentioning, you're going to notice I never give that release word from a distance. So I want to be able to leave the room and not have it where Honey thinks, oh, hey, I can go because she's out of sight, out of mind. Instead, I want her to understand that if I haven't come up to her and given her the release word, she can't go yet. What are you doing? Place. We got some puppies over there. Probably wants to go play. Got some distractions going on. Good girl. Good girl. Good place. Place. Just gonna have her hold this. Honey's still holding her place command, doing really great. I'm gonna have her hold it for just a bit longer, and then I'm gonna show you the release. As I sit off camera, I'm doing my paperwork, and as you see, Honey's doing really good. So the place command is a really great command to use when you're working from home. So like if you have an office and home and you have to do things and you're a little busy, is a really great command to use for that. When you're cleaning, such as sweeping, vacuuming, dishwasher, like doing dishes, etc. This is a really great command to utilize during those things, so like home chores. And the reason for that is you just want Honey to go there and be content as she is right now. So another thing to mention about the place command is you can give her a long-term treat or a crate safe choice. So like a long-term treat would be a bully stick or a huff. To help her pass the time a bit quicker and keep her a little distracted. But for the purpose of this video, she found a free treat. But for the purpose of this video, I just want it to be that Honey is focused on the command. So I'm gonna walk up and praise her. She can get belly rubs while holding the place. She just can't get belly rubs while holding a sit stay. Or a down stay, I'm sorry. Good girl. I'm gonna have her hold this a bit longer, and then I'm gonna show you the release. Good girl. She's a very easygoing girl. So even with the distractions, I'm gonna walk up, praise her. Good girl, good place. And then the release word is okay. Just like with every other command, good girl. Good job. Give her a couple. So again, this is Honey's go home video. So this has shown her sit down, her down stay, which is the same as the sit stay, just different position. So down where I sit, and then of course also her place command and kennel and wait. So gonna end this as we do with every other session with her sits and downs. Let her find all those treat crumbs. Hi. So gonna give her a sit. Good girl. Down. Yes. Good. And then of course always ending with her actual strongest command, which is sit. Hi. Come here. Yes. Always finding those crumbs. Sit. Good. Good job. And lots of praise for her last memory of the session was a positive one. Good girl.